good football coach is a teacher. I try to take my receivers and safeties and teach them, this is why we do this, and break it down. Because if you break it down and explain why you want to do it, the more they'll understand and the more they'll do it the correct way.
Good, about right there, that's perfect. Let's go.
I've had numerous kids come to me after years and say, hey, without football, I might not have graduated, or I might not have made it through the school year. A sport like that really keeps kids motivated. Any sport, any after-school activity keeps kids motivated. And I just feel like the more kids that get involved, the better it is for the kids, it's better for our program. Most schools have between about 10 coaches. We have 6. So we're already understaffed, and then if you take away the volunteers, you would only have 3 paid coaches. So, and then the other 3 aren't getting paid. So you were talking about half your staff cut in half.
We've got a lot of good people willing to donate their time, volunteer, but they will be compensated somehow, some way. I take care of my guys, and they know that.
We had a very good coaching staff that made me look good. If we had to rely at that time on volunteer coaches, I'm sure they would have been very good and had good intentions. But I don't think we would have had a team at that time if they were all volunteers. We have a lot of problems to get them to the games for scouting and all the other things because they have their families to contend with.
It is pretty big, daunting task if we didn't have people volunteering willing to do their time. I think the biggest thing is team dynamic, and every day we try to do with these kids is a lot of kids come to us as very selfish, not on purpose, and you try to keep that team unity and being part of a team. Why I'm always for sports is you're going to fail. I don't care what you do in sports, you're going to fail. So it's a life lesson because you're going to fail in life, but how do you respond when you fail? Do you get up and do you go to the next down? Do you go? Because that's what life is.
Good, there you go, buddy.
Every day you're going to make mistakes, but are you going to learn to overcome them? That is so big.
That play right there.
And then number 2 is you got to learn that you're not always the man in everything. What I mean is you don't always get what you want in life, so you got to learn to share. So that's another big thing. A lot of times our kids get upset because maybe they didn't get the ball as much, or they're not starting on defense. Well, it's part of a team. So you got to understand everything in the fabric comes down to the team. It's not about the individual.
Importance of team sports at the high school level, it teaches a lot of character building. It's just the teamwork and the camaraderie you get from being involved in high school sports, and and that's a big emphasis for us.
Come back.
My dad coached basketball for 42 years, so it's just something that, I don't know, I grew up around coaching and I just love it so much. And then, being around the kids is a lot of fun. It really is. Just talking to them every day and dealing with the kids is what makes it a lot of fun too. So I think both of them. And the third thing is I just love the X's and O's, the strategy of football, and I enjoy trying to figure out how to beat an opponent. And so that's the third reason, and that might be my own selfish reason why I like coaching.
Okay, we can do that. It's not that hard. Okay? All right, you guys got it? It's simple, right?
But all 3 are important, and I tell you, without seeing these kids, sometimes, I might not see them for a while after the season, and you miss them a little bit because you spend so much time around them for a long time.
Yeah, a lot of things, a lot of factors can drive a coach. Just wanting to give back, the love of the game, being around high school students, and most of us are teachers.
Maybe it's late, but he made the tackle.
Hey, coach, he got back into it. He made the tackle.
He came in and he came right back out and made the tackle.
So, and obviously we like being around kids and just competing. Just love to compete.
A lot of things in life I can't be patient, but with special ed kids I can be really patient for. And a lot of them I do a lot of kids that have learning disabilities, and sitting down and just explaining something to them step by step in a much slower process, I just really thrive and enjoy that, because there's a lot of times kids they don't understand why they're doing well, well, the process they get confused on. They might get confused on a step, or they might get confused on a vocab word. So I really do enjoy that. I enjoy breaking it down and explaining it.
Okay, throw it. Derek's wide open. Touchdown.
There you go.
Get the extra point. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
1 minute. Bring it in tight. Bring it in tight. Let's go. Bring it in. Bearcats on me. Bearcats on 3. 1, 2, 3.
You fail and you fail and you keep trying. A lot of this game I was frustrated because my receivers weren't doing what they were told to do. But as the game went, they got better and better and they learned from their mistakes. And when you fail, you got to pick yourself up and just get better and better. That's what we did. For 2.5 quarters, 2.5 thirds of this game, I didn't think we played great. But then we kept fighting and we got the win. That's all you could do.
1, 2, 3,